Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here. Of course, I'm joined by my lovely girlfriend, Maya. And yeah, got a review. It's been a while. Sorry, I'm knocking icicles off our trees up. You may hear a random Christmas jingle come out of this tree. We bought a ornament, and it sings "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." And it's supposed to be I think it's motion activated. I think that's what it is. But it's weird. You'll wave in front of it and nothing happens. You'll clap in front of it and nothing happens. And then you just sit there and it goes up by itself like it's fucking possessed. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. So if it kicks on, don't be alarmed. We're aware of the weird Christmas ornament. And all right, so tonight we're reviewing A Nightmare on Elm Street for the Dream Master and the Poughkeepsie Tapes. Poughkeepsie?
Poughkeepsie Tapes.
It's good time tapes for what it is. And so we're going back to, on the first one, I don't know what year it is, 1988, for A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. If I'm wrong on the year, just bash my balls down there. So Freddy Krueger has wiped out the last of the Elm Street children, and now he's ready to start fresh with the other teenagers of Springwood. So, if you would have asked a child Phantom, or a teenage Phantom, or maybe even the first couple years of high school Phantom, I would have told you this is my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street. I loved it. I think it wasn't until maybe I started getting more of an appreciation for film and shit that the first one really stood out more. Because it was such a low budget and it was just so imaginative, and then of course it's just darker. And as I got older, I got more dark and shit. So I mean, it made more sense that one would become my favorite eventually. But as a kid, I love this one, and I still like this one. This is still a damn good. I love this movie. It's still a damn good movie. This is the movie where Freddy Krueger goes straight up comedic on us.
And he goes after all the kids what's the blonde?
Kristen. You mean the kids from the third one, right?
Yeah.
Kincaid and Joey. Yeah.
After them, they kill them, and then Kristen, she pulls another girl in, and then another girl pulls the other person in, and then kills it.
I'll get to that in a second. Don't worry about that. We're going to jump into that. But I'm going back to him going comedic on this one, because in the first 2 or 3, he had moments where he would cut a joke or a one-liner or whatever, but here, straight up joke fest. And it really starts off where he's on the beach with his sunglasses. He just kicks them on, puts his shades on, and you're just thinking, wow, this is it. This is Freddy Krueger now. And it doesn't stop from there. He just keeps going with one-liner after one-liner. And you know what? It feels okay. I don't know. I think a young... in between, we'll say early 20s Phantom, found that kind of ugh, why do you have to get so jokey? I like mine all dark and serious, but it's Freddy Krueger, and it makes sense. He comes back, I wouldn't say from the dead, he already did that once. He comes back from being killed the second time, in part 3. With no explanation, he just fucking comes back, because fuck it, you can't kill him. And I think he realizes it, and he has more of a sense of humor. He's like, oh fuck, I'm still alive. I'm just going to start joking around now. I'm going to have a pizza full of meatball people and eat them and stuff like that. Because fuck it, it's fun. And that's where he went right there. As she said, he comes back and he takes out the original 3. Original 3 characters, not the actor or actresses. Well, the Kincaid and Joe, they're played by the same guy, but Kristen has been recast by Tuesday Night, who does a fine job. It's it wasn't really as a demanding job. I don't want to downplay or overhype it like it was just the most incredible role you can step into. They both did a good job at it, equally. I'll say that, it's equally. But what happens is, like she said, when Kristen's about to die, she pulls in Alice into her dream. And then she transfers, because whatever, it's dream world, you can do whatever you want, she transfers her powers into Alice. But I really like that concept, because now Freddy, the only way he can actually get to the new kids is through Alice. He has to have Alice pull random kids into the dreams so he can kill them. But what happens is she kind of acquires their abilities / quirks and stuff. Like every time someone gets wiped out, she kind of gains an attribute from each person. And and thus becomes the Dream Master. My favorite character in this movie is probably Rick, her brother. He has a knockoff Christian Slater look, and he knows karate, and he's just so fucking cool. And that's probably what I liked as a kid, because as a kid, I was just like, yeah, he's doing karate on Freddy. I forgot he got his ass handed to him pretty quickly. In my mind, if you would have asked me, like, hey, that karate scene, how long does it go? I would be like, it goes forever. And Rick just tears him up the entire time. And it's not the case at all. He gets like 3 punches in, knocks the glove off, and then the glove kills him. That's it. That's literally the scene. As a kid, I honestly thought it went longer. Shocked. Because I had this, and it's weird. This one in 5, I haven't seen in years. Like, literally years. I watched 1 and 3 and 7 fucking religiously. And for some reason, I like it. I don't mean this is a down. But like 6, I watch Freddy's Dead quite a bit. But in 2, I don't fucking bother 2. It's too suck. But 4 and 5, damn good movies, and I rarely watch them. Like I said, I think it's probably been a good 10 years since I've seen this movie, actually. So
I like the part where they go around in circles.
Yeah, like the dream loop type thing, where they keep kind of repeating themselves and everything. Kind of funny the Dream Master didn't catch that. Her boyfriend, Dan, or her future boyfriend, Dan, is the one that kind of catches on. And she's the Dream Master, and she's just like going with it every single time. Like, we gotta go. Give me the keys, I'll drive. Like 3 times. Yeah, no, this movie is very imaginative. It has a lot. I like the storyline. I like the look of the movie. I think Rennie Harlan. I'm not sure if he's the one behind it, the look of it or not. But it had a very like gothic. Like the dream world just looked very vibrant and I don't know. It was coming alive. I loved it. I thought the dream world looked great.
The roast scene. Oh, that freaked me out.
Oh yeah, she gets grossed out pretty quickly, easily. So yeah, that's a pretty gross scene though when she turns into a cockroach. And the kills are really good on this one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we can say about this movie. Hadn't already been said. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Highly recommend it. Sweetie, what about you? What do you think of this movie?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Any particular things that you like about it, or?
I like Kincaid.
Yeah. Every time he would just go into his like, yo man, what's going on? Like she'd just laugh. She's like, I love his voice. She laughed at the stereotypical black voice. I love it. Yeah, no, damn good, damn good. And of course, I mean, this one kind of establishes you just can't kill Freddy no matter what. Even if you do like a Dream Master power poke and shoot him or whatever, you can't kill Freddy. And in the end, it proves it. He's still in the little water fountain at the end. So, and it's true. He comes back in part 5. So, but yeah, no, for what it is, it's damn good. Kind of wish Alice would have came back in future installments instead of just 5. I kind of forgot how cool the character she was. In fact, we did a Scream Queen tournament on one of our Sunday/Monday showdowns, and someone threw Alice in there, and I just kind of threw her to the side. Wish I wouldn't have now. Wish I wouldn't have. Wish I would have gave her more of a chance. No one's all seen it. That's all. That's all it was. But yeah, no, love it. And if you hang around there in the credits, you get to hear the Fat Boys do their Freddy Krueger rap, which is always a good time. Alrighty, so moving on next, we got the Poughkeepsie Tapes.
Yeah.
Where basically the serial killer, he's been documenting his kills over a long period of time and on VHS, and the FBI finally stumbled across like 5 or 6 boxes just full of VHS tapes, and it's a documentary, or mockumentary I guess I should say, kind of going through this journey with this serial killer type thing. Now, so what do you remember? This is 2007, so no spoilers, but all you take lead on this one. Go ahead and give us your Poughkeepsie Tape review.
Let's see. I liked how he like I'm trying to think. Okay. How he's like a cop, but he's not really.
Mm-hmm.
He
tricks the person thinking he's
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that part about the movie, and then how he like the girl. He's like, I'll rape you and I'll let you go if you're good. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, twisted sense of humor, sweetie. Twisted sense of humor. Alrighty. Anything else though? Like about it, or disliked, or what? Anything?
No.
No. So did you like it, or?
Yeah.
All right. Far out. The Poughkeepsie Tapes. This is a kind of a long story of just me getting to watch it. So way back in the day when I worked at the theater, this had to be like 2006, 2007. We get the one sheet in, and the one sheet was cool. It's just Poughkeepsie Tapes, and then just like it's all blacked out. But you see like the rows of like VHS tapes and shit. And I remember thinking, like, oh, this is going to be cool. I mean, if it's a horror movie, I'm usually excited and just want to check it out regardless. I'll bitch about it later, but initially, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that. And then it just went away. Never be heard from again. And I just kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. And it was like, I mean, we were, at this point now, we're together. So we're jumping ahead 5, 6, 7 years now after it initially came out. And came across it again. Oh, I know what it was. The movie No Escape with Owen Wilson came out. And the directors, I was like, well, what did these guys do before this? And it turned out they directed the Poughkeepsie Tapes, which is weird because, you know, Poughkeepsie Tapes is a very indie, underground horror film. And then, of course, No Escape was a big budget movie with Owen Wilson. So I was just kind of like, oh, wow, you know, they've come a long way. I was like, oh, Poughkeepsie Tapes, though. And she said she's wanting to review it. And I was like, well, I want to review this movie. And so, but we could never find it. We could never find this at all. And
we find it on like YouTube, but it's like on like.
Yeah, we checked. We found it on YouTube, and like the times matched up. Because whenever I find a movie on YouTube, I always make sure the times match up what it says on IMDb. And it's weird, the times matched up, but for whatever reason, I don't know what the deal was. If they just put some filler in there, and but either way, the beginning and the end were just chopped off. Like, and I knew I was in trouble when I first came into it because it does have the sections chaptered, like chapter 1 this and chapter 2 this, and it was already mid-scene on something else, and then went to chapter 2, and I was like, well, fuck it, let's just watch it. And then we got to it, and then like literally it gets to a really cool scene, and it just stops. And it's the end of the thing. I was like, really? And so I pushed it back. I was like, all right, I have to review it some more time. I come across it. Well, I looked into it, and apparently what happened was it was set to hit theaters, wide release, in 2007, or 2008, one of the two, I can't remember. But either way, the studio was just like, nope. And they yanked it for whatever reason. And I'll say right now, they probably just assumed that this wasn't good. Because even the brothers who directed it went on to say, like, this is not a good movie. Like, they've actually said themselves, like, this is not a good movie. On top of that, it doesn't look like a theatrical film. Like, it looks like something you would watch on your computer or straight to DVD. Like, it has that kind of a production value look to it, quality to it. Anyways, back in, and I'm going to guess on the dates here or the years here. If I'm wrong, bust my balls down there. I want to say 2009, 2010, it came on video on demand for like a couple months, and then they got yanked from that, and that was it. No more Poughkeepsie Tapes. Like, it's in someone's vault right now. It's probably in these like director's basement or something, you know, somewhere. But we came across a copy online, full version, and I was like, we gotta review it. So
I did.
Oh, okay, sorry. She found it, and then I was like, we gotta review this thing. So finally to watch it in its entirety, and I really liked it. It like I said, it is shot documentary style, but it feels so real. And I know you're like, but it does. Like, you know how many, like, and it is found footage. And I know, like, at this point in time, we're all fucking sick of found footage. I get that. But, like, you know, you watch all these found footage movies, it don't feel real. And I'm not even talking about the fact that it's like a supernatural storyline or not like that. I'm just saying the acting doesn't feel quite like they're real people. But in this documentary, it feels like you're watching. I mean, and it presented as such. Like, it's presented as a legit documentary. Like, it's in memory of the characters that were killed off in the movie and, you know, stuff like that. There is no cast thing in the credits. It's just, you know, they got names on there, but there's, you know, it ain't presented like it's, you know, like movie credits or anything. The movie itself, like I said, it's very low budget. But it does have a really good story to it. I found myself really digging it. I really liked it. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, I dug it. I really did. If you can buy a full version of this online, I recommend checking it out. The Poughkeepsie Tapes. Like I said, it is found footage, but it just, like I said, it just looks so real. Like, I don't know, like a lot of found footage, the directors are trying to get all smart with the camera. Cloverfield, love Cloverfield, but goddamn it, can you fucking videotape that monster in the very beginning? No, we're watching the military shoot, because when there's a monster attack on New York City, I'm going to film the fucking military shooting into the sky, and not the actual fucking monster at the end. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't feel like that. Like, it actually does feel legit. You know, if the action happens off the camera, it's because the camera was stationary to begin with. Like, you're a fly on the wall kind of thing. So, I don't know, I like that. I really feel there's and I won't go into details, but there's one victim that he kind of, like, most of the time he kills, like, quickly, or even he tortures them, but they all. But there's one that he kind of keeps around
as a slave.
And dude, it's very sad. Like, you know, whenever you get, you know, I won't get into it, but you know, you see how her life ends up, and it's just like, wow, that's so brutal. So, but yeah, Poughkeepsie Tapes, check it out. So that's a double feature tonight that I'm very proud of. We got Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, and Poughkeepsie Tapes. So thumbs up on both.
Yeah, and check out my channel because I'm reviewing.
She's gonna review it here in a second, actually. So yeah, go over there. You're also reviewing The Uninvited, the 2009 version. So. We'll definitely, you gotta get in watching this, flip over to that channel, we'll check it out. So, alright, so you got anything else to add?
Nope.
Taco Bell, like, sponsoring us now?
No, I wish.
You know, shit. Alright, well, for Maya, I'm the movie Phantom, and till next time.